Hello, my name is Sam. I have a lot of problems. Um, a lot of health problems, a lot of social problems, just a lot of problems. I am not able to support myself. I am a burden in my eyes to all those around me. I'm unable to support myself. I have also been given the runaround for, for a good while, probably about probably at least a year, more than a year, on disability plans, um, and I have been unable to secure Medicaid coverage despite the fact that I can't work at all. Here's some proof. That's that right there. That's what hidradenitis suppurativa looks like. It's extremely painful, and it affects both arms and my groin area. It's a very embarrassing problem. Um, it makes, I can't control it at all. It comes in random flare-ups that I can't control at all. It's a disease I will live with for the rest of my life, along with other comorbidities like heart failure and possibly diabetes, but we got that one pretty well under control. You know, a lot of people say you're just fat, you need to lose weight. I want you to know that even as a child, when I was a fit little youth child, I'm talking like an old man now. I'm only 27. Um, Even when I was in good shape, I never could complete the mile run in PE class. Every year they had to let me walk the long length of the field and run the short length, and walk the long length, run the short length. It took until 2018 for me to actually be diagnosed with congestive heart failure, in 2019 for me to be diagnosed with HS, or hidradenitis suppurativa, as I was saying before. To answer any questions, yes, I am in a bath now because I am having a flare up down below. It's very painful. And one of the only things that I can do at home without pharmaceuticals, biologics, and all those fancy treatments that cost a lot of money, the only thing I can do is bathe in bleach. I'm not lying. You want to see? Here's some bleach. There's the water. Probably added too much to the bath. I'm gonna have to drain it soon now, but I've been soaking for a little bit. This is the only way that provides relief. It is more. The relief is worth. The relief for one day is worth having a rash on my lower body for the rest of the week. I want just understand how painful that is. Okay. I can't walk. I can't run. I especially can't run. I can walk a little bit, hobble, really. I can hobble. You know, I don't want to put this out as a poor me video, but I want to, excuse me for a moment, I do want to get a little bit political for a moment. I've said for a really long time, way back going into high school, before I even was diagnosed with these diseases, back when I did have private health care with my parents, I always said, all these kids pushing for universal, socialism and that kind of stuff, you're driving it. You're driving it with your stupid healthcare system. All right? I want you to know that. Whoever you are watching this, I want you to know that. I can't get the help that I need and I am incapable of giving myself that help. I've been given the runaround by all the Social Security offices, anyone who could help me. My parents are bleeding themselves dry paying for my treatments out of pocket. It has been 2 months. This, here, actually, let me show you the other one. Here. This, and oh boy, that one's a lot worse. This has gotten worse in the 2 months that I haven't been able to take my biologic. I started on Remicade, now I'm on Flectra. I don't want to get worked up. Listen, I don't think I really have anything else to say. Just, maybe I'm not against. I know I commented on political comment. I'm not a socialist. I don't. In fact, I wouldn't call myself anything really. I've stopped caring at this point. I'm probably gonna die within 5 years. With completely preventable treatment. And I'm not going to go crowdfund my treatment on Indiegogo or Kickstarter or whatever, because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in, I just want a chance, to try to support myself. And I can't get that, I've lost, I don't think you understand what it's like living with, two very kind of rare diseases. HS doesn't appear in men often, and when it does, it flares up, just like I showed you. Women don't usually get it as hard. I'm not saying, that's a generalized statement. I'm sure there's people out there who have it worse than me, but, I've got one of those boils starting to grow on my arm, in my elbow. Oh, look, it's leaking. Yeah. Those, sorry. I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel very alone. I don't feel like anyone understands at all. I don't want to do anything drastic or anything. I'm too much of a coward. But, anyways, I've, over the years, even before, I noticed it before I got diagnosed. I noticed, especially with the heart failure, I noticed I'd start getting shaky hands. I'd start getting all sorts of stuff going on. I'd get lightheaded. I'd get woozy. I'd faint. The fainting came much later. That was what caused them to even take a look. I fainted. And that's why they even, they were about to dismiss me, saying, oh, you're just fat. You need to lose weight. Then a nurse decided to do an EKG, and they found out that my ejection fraction was somewhere below 20%. They estimated about 15, but when it's that low, it's really hard to actually tell exactly where it is. Ejection fraction is always an estimate. I've learned, the information that is easily available about my conditions on the internet. I've read up on this stuff. And, this is completely unscripted. I'm just, I just had a little bit of a breakdown sitting in the tub of my bleach bath. I'm in a lot of pain right now. And I just decided, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to put it out there. Because, I don't have anyone else in real life. If I tell people about my problems in real life, you know what they do? They run away. They don't want to deal with it. I have to pretend that I'm fine all the time. Otherwise, people run away from me. Otherwise, I get fired. Otherwise, I got fired from my last job because probably both conditions, they cited, I'm not getting into that. That was, I'm not going to say who it was or anything. I'm not going to be that guy. I just, I don't even think this video is going to actually change anything. But, at least it's out there now. But I'm sorry, I'm pretty scatterbrained right now. I'm really woozy right now. I was saying I used to enjoy doing a lot of things. A lot of the standard aspy activities. I liked building with Legos. I liked soldering things. I just like fixing things in general. I love fixing things. And that's what I'm doing right now. The only sort of income I can make is I go to Goodwill, scour for vintage, electronical stuff, and sell it for profit. But that's all I can do. I don't make very much money, I don't think I even need to make enough to actually qualify for like any sort of taxes or anything. I don't think I'm making more than $1,000 a year probably on that. It just shows most of my money, most of my living expenses are paid by people that I would really rather they didn't have to. Unfortunately, I am like I said earlier, I'm too much of a coward to actually do something drastic or remove myself from their lives. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I've been suffering from existential depression for a very long time. Being confined to my bedroom with nothing but a computer screen, really, and all you really can, and an insatiable lust for knowledge and learning. You're gonna learn about all sorts of just the crap going on in the world, and I'm not gonna say anything specifically. The only one that really affects me right now is just insurance. I'm having so much trouble getting treatment, like period, just any treatment whatsoever. I'm having a lot of trouble. I like I said, heart meds, my blood pressure medication, that stuff. It's not that expensive, I can afford that out of pocket for like, $40-50 for all my pills for a month. The Rheumacade or the Inflectra is different. That's about $1,000 a visit, and I have to get it monthly. No, sorry, not 1,000, 2,000. 1,000 with copay, at least with my old insurance. I am also incredibly in debt. Luckily, I'm judgment proof. I don't have anything for them to take at all. I live in my mom's house. I have a shitty, ratty old car. That's it. That's the only possession I have that I can claim on my taxes or anything. And if you see this tax man, go ahead, kick me while I'm down. Yeah, that's what you're best at. Anyways, I'm sorry for possibly ruining your day with this video if you watch it. I'm gonna go now. I think I've said my piece. I think I've said enough. Thank you. If you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing my story. And goodbye.